Hello everyone, this is Rizwan, and today we have another topic which we are going to discuss with ChatGPT. And today's topic is understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters. We are going to have some basic question answer session with the ChatGPT. So let's get started with that. Hi ChatGPT, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing really well, thank you. How about you? How's your day going so far?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay, today I want to discuss with you some important topic, and I have some questions in my mind that I want to ask with you. Are you ready for that?
Absolutely. I'm ready. Just let me know what topics you're thinking about and we can dive right in. What's on your mind?
Okay, my topic name is understanding the emotional intelligence and what it is and why it matters.
That's a great topic. I'd love to talk about that. So, emotional intelligence, or EI, is basically the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. And it matters a ton because it influences our relationships, decision making, leadership, and even mental well being. What specific questions do you have about it?
Okay, let's first we can define the main things. Like, can you define emotional intelligence in simple terms, and how does it differ from traditional IQ?
Yeah, absolutely. So, in simple terms, emotional intelligence is all about being in tune with your feelings and other people's feelings. It's about things like recognizing when you're stressed, understanding why you feel a certain way, and using that awareness to guide how you respond. Now, IQ, your intelligence quotient, is more about your cognitive abilities like problem solving, logic, and analytical reasoning. So, IQ measures how smart you are in a thinking sense, while EQ measures how well you handle emotions in social situations.
Okay, and is emotional intelligence sometimes we are naturally born with, or can it be learned and developed over time?
That's a really good question. So, we all have some baseline level of emotional sensitivity. We might be naturally more empathetic or self aware. But the great thing is, emotional intelligence is absolutely something you can develop through practice, like reflecting on your emotions, learning to listen better, or managing reactions. You can really grow in that area over time.
Okay, and how does high emotional intelligence affect leadership style and team dynamics in the professional setting?
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Leaders with high emotional intelligence tend to be more self aware, so they manage stress better and respond thoughtfully to challenges. They're also more empathetic, which helps them build trust, resolve conflicts, and motivate their teams. So, teams led by emotionally intelligent leaders often have better communication, collaboration, and overall morale.
Okay, and can someone have a high IQ but very low EQ, and what does they typically look like in the action?
Yeah, definitely. So, someone can be really intellectually sharp, like great at solving complex problems or grasping abstract concepts. But if their emotional intelligence is low, they might struggle with things like reading social cues, managing conflict, or understanding how others feel. In action, it might look like they come across as detached or even insensitive, even if they're really smart.
And what are some practical daily experiences or habits to improve self awareness and emotional regulations?
Oh, that's a great point. So, a few practical habits could be things like taking a few minutes each day for reflection, maybe journaling how you felt or what triggered certain emotions. You can also practice pausing before reacting, just taking a breath and checking in with yourself. And even things like active listening, really tuning into others, can build your self awareness and help you keep your emotions in check.
Okay, and what are the potential downsides or risks if someone attempts to manipulate other using high emotional intelligence?
Yeah, that's a really important caution to make. If someone uses emotional intelligence manipulatively, like reading people just to exploit them or push them in a certain direction, it can really erode trust. People might feel used and it can damage relationships, team dynamics, and even the person's own credibility in the long run. So it's really a double edged sword. It has to be used with care and integrity.
Okay, and how can someone deal with an individual in their personal or professional life who has very low emotional intelligence?
That's a really tough situation, but it helps to stay patient and clear. So you can set boundaries, be direct but kind, and give them specific, concrete feedback when needed. Also, try to approach conversations with empathy. Sometimes people with low EQ just haven't developed those skills yet, so giving them a chance to learn while protecting yourself is key.
Okay, and can you give me some self-assessment quiz with 5 questions to help me gauge my current level of emotional intelligence?
Of course, I can give you a few quick self assessment questions to reflect on. For each one, just rate yourself from 1 to 5, 1 being strongly disagree and 5 being strongly agree. First, I can easily recognize my own emotions as they happen. Second, I stay calm and composed even in stressful situations. Third, I can accurately sense how others are feeling from their body language or tone. Fourth, I handle conflicts by listening first and staying open. And fifth, I motivate myself by staying connected to my values and goals. Once you rate yourself, you'll get a sense of where you might want to grow.
Yeah, I think these ideas are very helpful. You would like to add any other in it?
Yeah, I think one more thing that could be really useful is adding a question about how often you seek feedback from others on your emotional responses. So you might ask yourself, I regularly ask trusted people for feedback on how I handle emotions or conflicts. That can give you another good benchmark for growth.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to work on this now, and definitely I would like to update you later on this.
That sounds great. I'm really glad the questions helped. Whenever you've reflected or if you want to discuss your progress, I'm here. Just let me know.
Okay, thank you so much for your valuable information.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If anything else comes up or you have more questions down the line, just reach out anytime.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, everyone, for watching this a little talk with Chat GPT on the emotional intelligence. Hopefully, you find this video a little helpful for you. So we will be back soon with another topic, and we will discuss with Chat GPT again. Until that, please stay tuned. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. Allah Hafiz.